believe it's race 5, isn't it? We do so many down here, I don't know. Okay, so what a wonderful thing happened in the second beat of that last race. A little lefty came in to square the course out a little bit, so it was never a one-tack beat, even though it might have been as much as 1.70% on stop attack. So it was a tough shift halfway up the first beat, but at least it squared out after that to be reasonable. So anyway, with that happening, we decided to move the weather mark a little bit further right. So it's basically about 5 boat lengths further right. We'll see. In the sun, there is some dark water coming down over there. Kind of average in the middle. I can't really read much from there. And then on the far right, we do see that dark patch of water coming down. But I think it doesn't get all the way to us before it drives to leeward of us, and it ends up below the starting line to the windward side. Okay. Gee whiz, they must be getting ready for a start. So we're below the line. So sorry you won't be able to see who's up on the line. Okay, there we go. Ika, that's it. Push him up. Okay, so Ika might have been a little bit late on Deke pushing him over, but hey, you don't want to be over yourself either. So that's looking good. So I think Fred Baker over there saw some dark water in the sunshine on the left side of the course and decided he's going to be trying to win the pin, which is what he's done. Although 14 has done a great job hanging in with them. Okay, I thought they were going to get pinched off. Okay, here, Roger, get the jib in. That sucks for St. Tuesday because you got a complete roadblock. You got someone not only blocking you, that they did a poor tack, and neither one of these boats are up to speed. So when that happens, you just got to, believe it or not, you foot off a little bit. You don't pinch. You don't make it worse. Okay, probably a decent place for a solid attack there. You get the boat a little flatter, Okay, same thing here, 19. Okay, get more people there getting there, but they're slow doing it. Get up on that rail. Okay, and match boat, okay. As slow as these guys are going, they're at least sailing towards a little bit more dark water. Okay. But here, again, there's a situation with 21 to windward and behind. Right? If you feel you're hanging, your bow isn't what we call down, then hang. But right now, look at Rigel. Look at where the bow's going and where everybody, that's down. So they need, if they can't head up anymore, they're probably better off flopping in the tack. Because right now, they need to use their main head up. Feather that boat, 21, feather it up. But that's tough, because they're not on a good ship there, not a good angle. They've been great starboard angles, but that's not one of them right now for 21. Okay, and that's why 19 is a non-stop. You're on the right side of the course, you're just going to hold on with this little bit of lefty, sail parallel course to the guys way up here, and hope that, see they're doing something. And hope that the lefty dies. I'm shocked. This lefty holds the whole race. I'm flabbergasted because there was no indication at all that it was going to come that hard from the left side after everything we got to the right. So if I'm down here 19, I still have hope. I still believe I'll get there. I'll get a magic knock. All these piles will come down. The longer we wait, the less chance that'll happen. But I'm hanging in there. But I wouldn't attack there. I would have gone there. It's clearly not fixed. I would not attack there. I would have gone right after the committee vote. Courageous. Before I throw in the attack. Okay. Giving the more chance of the breeze phasing back to the right. Doing it on the right all day, so they should suck it again. That's Matt Flynn hanging in there. I think he lost a few boat lengths, okay, by not digging in, waiting for the righty to come back a little bit stronger. Not quite here yet. 18, Jim Davidian. He's had a number of good races. I think he started slow the first two and then he's had a couple of good ones. Leading the race now. Okay, perfect positioning on, I think that's Keith Fox. Okay, 13, 24, we take a look at those two. Okay, 13's not quite close enough to pin 24 from tacking. Okay. I've got to hope that Keith there sails at a little bit extra distance to make 3 fetches so the 13 can tack inside. Now, I'm a mean guy. If I'm 13, I would yell to 24 right now and say, don't tack too close! Don't tack too close! Okay? Making Keith think an extra second going a couple more feet, give me the room I need to tack and get in there. So Keith's way late in tacking. I know you want that comfort of making sure you make the buoy, but you basically lost your boats there. It would have been better off to let it attack about 4 boat lengths sooner. That's not the way. You can't quite get through. It's a double duck. When you're ducking like that, it's okay to ease your main a little bit. Okay. If you don't need as much weight on the high side, bring it down. Of course, there's plenty of times in ducking that our weight is to windward to help initiate the turn with our weight. Yeah, I think Jim did a better job. All right. I think it's time for Jim Davidian to drive. He's boat 18 in the lead. Look at that boom hanging there. 13's doing better. Okay. Besides, all your thread is to the left side of you, so you probably want to jibe, and there it is, okay? A little late doing that. I think he's lost at 13, but I think he's still fine. We'll see. 13's clearly going faster. Jonathan Austin, ooh, now he's going really fast. Okay, Keith Fox has to head up a bit. I know that's into the windward boat, but he needs to get the kite flying, so he's going to head up a little bit more. And I know, again, that's a pain because 12 Blue Jay is going to take your air as well, but the answer is still head up. So Blue Jay's over the top of 24. Okay. Jim will be first, maybe to the right gate, but I think Jonathan's going to beat him to the left. He'll be inside. Okay. So that jive from Jim had to come about 4 boat lengths sooner. I think he would have been just completely ahead here. Okay. Ooh. Jim comes up early. Okay. I'm going to go fly that kite without the pole. You're in a lull. Shouldn't be any problem dousing to windward now. Get a good slack on that sheet. Great. Wow, I could have sworn 13 an inside overlap. But if you can't get to them, right, if you can't physically get to 18, 18's going to take it. So, but we'll see. Right, that's it. Wait to leeward 13, that's it. Help that boat round up. Okay. So, Jonathan will probably hang on a little bit and follow Mars, Jim, because you really don't want to tack into a fleet of spinnakers coming down at you. Plus, indications have been the righty, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn this camera into the sun again. I think there's something brewing over there. I think there's some breeze over there, okay, over by the famous no-name restaurant that is, I think, now out of business. After God, I ate there in 1972. I think it was $3.75 for a fisherman's platter. I'm not kidding. In 72. All right. Careful. Well, we got the kite down without actually getting the sheet. They'll eventually get the sheet pulled in. All right. But you know what? The skipper there, Fred, made a pretty good turn there. Just a little bit too much of a roadblock in front of him. Won't be shocked if Ika rips into attack right now. Ooh, 13 getting the big righty come in. It just happened. Okay. So, it may be that now that Ika's tacked, they're working themselves into a knock and they might be tacking back another 5 boat lengths. We'll see. We'll see how it happens. But if 13's bow isn't coming down, most likely 16, there it goes. 16's bluffing a bit. They're coming down. And now the decision. Do we tack and sail a parallel course? Well, gee, if it's a lift, I would take the lift. So Ika's probably thinking about flipping around. Okay. Now, remember, I talked about that a race ago with Jim Davidian. He didn't flip. He said the awful angle. But it got into some really dark water later on. He used one of the furthest boats right, and it paid off. So I'm not sure he knew that was happening or not. I didn't. Okay. So how much do you want to dig into the right here if you're sailing your port header? Okay. Let's see. Anybody else in my way? No. Okay, good. Here we have the two boats that dug into the header. I'm saying I see so much dark water. It's for me, I'm going right there. And it seemed it worked out as ugly as it looked earlier. As it did for Jim, it worked out. Really, I don't think they had that many people that were going to, lose to anyway. These guys look a little slow down there. Let's see. All right, 14 was finally getting a little bit low down there. Simply not enough. Simply not enough of a left on the board here. So stop attack leaning out. We got a 15 boat fleet and 13 on the same tack. So Reed and the other two boats are not on the right tack. Now there may be a reason for that. Either their air or structure situation, whatever. Remember that you're the only one on attack, almost the only one. Just reconsider why they are on that tack. Why I'm on this one. Alright. Blue Jay and La looking good. What's that third place there? 12 horse? Right. Looking good. And the sun is shining. Oh, what? Might be 40 degrees, so it's above freezing at least. So we have Jim around 18 and then 13. 12, Blue Jay is third. Okay. Bob Perry at 15 will be fourth. And Fred Baker in 16 Eco will be fifth. Okay, that's it. Tack disposed, racing class tack. Great, overstanding. This is great. The sun's shining. What do we have? That's like 12 knots. Beautiful. Probably could have gone with Jenny's, but I already said my bid on that. I'm not gonna. Okay. Look at him go! Yeah, pop that thing. Okay, but the pole is too far back. Again, when you try to bring the spinnaker around, the pole goes back with the guy. You got to push the pole forward again. That's one of the reasons 20, and it's caught in the jib. So that could have been cleared up much faster in 24. All right, always bad to get the jib down before the kite goes up. So the 20 horse rah 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 was going slow, but it's happening. Okay, so I don't know why they did it that way, that particular race, but they're going. Wasabi's a racing class boat, right? Okay, so they're hanging in there. Okay. I think every time I see Jim, he's been on the left side of the course, and when the breeze isn't over there, he's in the back of the fleet. But he's also had a couple of races. Okay. Time for the racing class to jive. Look at the boom truck come over by itself. Okay. Somebody, skipper, somebody's got to be on the telltale. Downwind. Don't sail the boat by the lead. So we're down at the finish. I believe it went 18, 13, 12, 15. Okay. There's a Keith, I think, in the 24 horse. They've got fifth. Okay. Fred Baker coming up as well. Might as well protect that side. That's where your threat is. Okay. Just make sure you can. You gotta go down. If you can't see the green buoy, you're gonna get yelled at. Now, granted, the ventures weren't that close, but all right, we'll not get yelled at. Yeah, it looks like pretty much everybody should finish at the boat end. Maybe the racing class is so low that they don't want to point so high they have trouble flying their kite, right? So maybe the racing class is better off driving down a little bit. Okay. Okay.